We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You might be saying to yourself, well, that was fast. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Tyranitar the Destroyer. Hello, T-Man57. Hello, Potato Cat. Hello, all my fellas. Hello, Live Launcher. Yeah. I do remember you from last stream. Hello, everyone. It's time for another exciting stream. I've gotten 2 more scenes storyboarded. I got around 5-ish hours of time-lapse that I've sped up to about 1 hour and 40 minutes, so... Are you first? I think so. 5 nickel plushies, that's right. He's actually doing it. He's giving them away. Anyway, I'm gonna hit play on this, and we'll get started. Sorry you haven't joined in a while, that's okay. I haven't streamed in a while, aside from a few days ago. A few days ago was my first stream since end of last year. TLDR there, I moved. I went over that last time though. I'm in a house now, hooray. You forgot about the nickel plushies despite the fact that redacted. Oh, we joked about nickel plushies quite a bit last time. Yeah. Well. Welcome back, average BFDI enjoyer. Hello, the animated pen. A blessing from Jesus Christ himself. That's right. Namaste. Yeah, so, in case you... we've all seen Teapot 10, right? So we know that, Mr. Nickel has been eliminated. He's doing the giveaway anyway, which, I mean, good for him, he should. His plan was foiled, it didn't work, haha. Hello, Antoinette Kenny. Yeah, basically everyone from last stream has returned. Oh, glorious stream. I also entered the giveaway. And if I get a nickel plushie, I'm gonna... I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'll put a spinning nickel plushie 3D model somewhere on stream if I win. How about that? Oh, is the fire back? Oh no. Not the fire. Hello, Johnny De Luna. You haven't heard about this giveaway? Basically, when Nickel got put up for elimination in Teapot 9, Adam posted a video before deleting it saying, like, hey, if you vote to save Nickel and Nickel is safe from the vote, I'll give away 5 Nickel plushies. And yeah, TLDR, people were like, you're trying to rig the vote, what are you doing, dude? So, he deleted that video, and it was all in vain anyway, because Nickel was eliminated, so... Womp womp. He's still in, BFDIA. He has one more chance to win it all, now doesn't he? But yes, he's still doing the giveaway, as he should. And, yeah, there's not much more to say about that. It was very funny. It's become quite a bit of a meme. But, yeah. Let's see, burn the nickel plushie? If I get the nickel plushie, should I set it on fire? I don't know if I have it in me to do that. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna win the giveaway. If I get the... I guess that would make sense to burn it, considering the fire's back. It could potentially put the fire out, you know? In the giveaway form, I lied about Nickel being my favorite character. I almost said that. I was gonna be like, Nickel, obviously. But no, I put Blocky, because Blocky is actually my favorite character. Didn't want to tell lies, you know? You lied that you enter the object show community by watching II. I couldn't lie about that, because I actually did from watching II. I was subscribed to his old channel, Duncan Epic, where he advertised episode 1 of An Anime Insanity. That's how I came to join the Object Show community. Back then, it was just II and BFDI, not 100 other shows. Who's your favorite team in Teapot? Oh gosh, I don't know. I guess Death Pact again? Just all the philosophical discussion on, you know, do they adhere to the rules of the competition and, you know, actually try and play the game, or do they just stick to their pact? They're treating their team as more of an organization that prevents death, and I find amusement in that. It's kind of fun. Of course they keep losing, so if they could stop losing, hey, that would be nice. It sounds like with Teapot 10 though, a lot of stuff got resolved. A lot of loose ends were tied up amongst every team, so who knows what the future holds, right? Among Us 3 red dies, I don't understand. Please make Cheez-It say skibbity. Dog, I'm gonna be real with you, I don't know if I can fit that in the script. It would be funny though. My favorite character is Nickel. Does it give me a higher chance of pet? Yeah, basically. You know. I don't want to smooch the buns of Adam Katz too hard. He might catch on. This ain't BFSP, this is Brawl for the Land Castle. Oh, they're all beating up on Waluigi Freak here. They realized he can't... They killed him, and then he just came back through the Master Recovery Center, so they're just gonna keep killing him. That's all they know right now. He has just destroyed Space Palace, and so they're getting revenge. The S is pretty pog. You liked Winter and Clock's scene? Yeah, it was pretty good. Glad that got resolved as well. No Wi-Fi? But you're still here. Keep up the good work, thank you. Who did you vote to save? You saved basketball. I voted to save Belle. Mainly because I didn't really know who to save. I have no... I don't really have attachment to any character, necessarily. But amongst that crowd, I was just like, I don't really know who to vote for. So I just picked Belle, because I like Belle's voice. That wasn't any deeper than that. Yeah. 33 nickel plushies, each of them representing one of the BFSP contestants. And they're all battling for Space Palace. Clock was good, then bad, and now he's okay. We need more origin stories of the characters. I mean, sometimes life is just simple, you know? Is there much of an origin story? It kind of made sense for winner and loser, because they're kind of little blob people. I don't know. BFSP is like Among Us because space. Well, BFSP came first, so scratch that, reverse it. Nah, JK. You gotta go, but you'll be back? Alright. Bye then. Bye! If it wasn't for Waluigi Freak 789 non-exist, you wouldn't be alive. This is so true. Kill them once. I think, yeah. BFSP 10. You saved Belle because she's underrated AF. I saved her, I don't know, because I like her voice. That's it. Teapot 10 vote options were hard. That's what a lot of people on Twitter were saying, but I don't know. For me personally, I'm not 14 anymore, so I probably would be a bit more passionate on who to vote for. I guess I was a little bit during Season 1, especially towards the end, because I did not want Fiery to win at all. But it's fine. Play Ace Attorney? I have on at least one previous stream. I'm not going to do any gaming tonight, but if I go back to doing gaming segments after the animated segments, then yeah, we can continue Ace Attorney. Do stupid voice acting and whatnot. You voted price tag? You really think she's gonna get eliminated? That'd be kind of tragic. They kind of just established a friendship there. I guess that would be unfortunate plot development for book. Having her newfounded best friend just yanked from her immediately. That'd be sad. Battle for space but no palace. I mean, currently, if you saw last stream, you saw me storyboard scene 5 where it is revealed and then immediately explodes. Saw drip, hell yeah, brother. He's keeping the suit the whole episode. No one else. He offers a suit to everyone else in the cold open. Nobody wants one. So sad. Are you a communist or a capitalist? I guess I'm more communist, but in like the American socialist way. But also I'm not really like an impassioned political person one way or the other. If BFSP comes back for another season or a new camp happens, I'm gonna watch it. Maybe I can try to compete. Yeah, BFSP is not getting a season 2, but yes, I am going to try and do a new camp afterwards. After results 30. I think my the ideal plan. Finish results 30. Make remake 3. And while making remake 3, kind of start planning out another camp. This new camp might require like a team of people. I would like to do like a camp object show hybrid. A bit ambitious, I know. But I think it would be fun to like make it a more involved production. Who remembers BFSPA by Retro Guy? I certainly do. I did voice acting for it. No, I don't have much more to say on that. I'm not sure. I know Retro is still around. I just don't know how open they are about their involvement in the object show community nowadays, because I know in the past they have gone into arguments and whatnot with people. But yeah, when they made stuff, it was pretty good, especially when it came to camps. Battle for Magic City again was another hood classic. You make another camp, you might sign up as Glasses, your own character. Well, that's the other thing, yeah. You would sign up as your own OCs in this next camp. Completely customizable. Change the color of your character 3 challenges in if you want, I don't care. I'll make the adjustment. You wanna add a frickin' eye patch to your character after like 10 challenges just cause you like the aesthetic? That's cool with me. We'll do it. You want to change your character from a boy to a girl? Epic. We'll do it. BFSP remake about to be done when we all old. it's not gonna be 7 years for the next episode. Hopefully, you know, there might only be one episode of the remake this year, but hopefully beyond that, we'll get more episodes done a year. More than 1 or 2. Yeah, Retro's still around. They're on Twitter. I don't know. They're not on Twitter as Retro, though. And they have, like, no Twitter followers, and I think they want to lay low. I don't know. And they're also on SoundCloud. But I don't know if they're on YouTube at all. Any camps you'd recommend for me to watch? Not recent ones, no. Outside of BFSP, the only camp that I was involved in was Battle for Magic City again. Which was a camp that started after the original Battle for Magic City kind of abruptly ended because I was competing in it with Retro, and we did some digging and found out that the host was giving unfair treatment and just giving instant immunity to one of the contestants because that contestant was quote-unquote depressed, which is, you know, it was a bunch of horse shit. We called him out, and then he kind of fucked off after that. So Retro was like, okay, I'm gonna take over, we'll start the competition over, and I'll be host. And homie just straight up gave him his password. And it's like, alright, fine. So we continued the camp. I made it about 15 challenges in and then was eliminated. And then when Retro needed to continue the camp while he was on vacation, I stepped in and did an episode. Looked way nicer than anything I did for BFSP. And then I co-hosted like 1 or 2 more videos beyond that. Yep, someone has BFSPA archived. I mean, I still have the stuff I voice acted. I still have the lines, but I don't have any of the videos. I know someone's trying to. Like, I got a message from someone asking for some of the old Battle for Magic, not Magic, Space Palace Again stuff that I recorded. And I just gave them the files unedited. So they're somewhere out there. You're a boy? Me too. You would sign up as one of your characters in your object show. Made our new asset for episode 2. Right on. Sticking out your yacht for the Rizzler because you're so skibbity and so Phantom Tax. We about to finish Battle for Space Palace Remake in 2763. Yeah, I'll be 700 years old when I finish Battle for Space Palace. Was it Fries Fan? People keep bringing Fries Fan up. I don't... What did this dude do? 7 years after BFSBR won and only one person quit their role. Incredible. Yeah, I saw that comment too. That was pretty funny. I don't think they were joking when they said that. Which character were you? I was Clock, not BFDI Clock. I was Object Overload Clock. Magical time-traveling elves. I was looking at the capital letters. You didn't... No secret code in that comment. He was a nuisance in the community. Prize Fan? Most people who have described him as being a pretty cool guy. And yeah, that was sarcasm. Some people have mentioned like vote tampering or something. Yeah, I figured out the vowels are capitalized. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe music. Yes, there's a lot of it in my playlist. I love Mario Kart music. It is my favorite. The big cheese, rotten soldier, good time boy. That's a quote from a show called What We Do in the Shadows, by the way. By the way, I saw your chat comment after the fact. Your provolone cheese. Since you asked last time and I forgot to answer, I didn't see the chat message. But yes, hello Owen Peters. Welcome to the exciting stream. If you don't have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on your Switch, you're a sinner. Lucky for you, I do. That was the first game I bought with my Switch, alongside Splatoon 2, which I think I have only played once, and Breath of the Wild, which I have not played at all. I said maybe I'll get into Zelda if I buy this game, and I still have not played it, and I'm still not into Zelda. I tried playing A Link to the Past. I got stuck pretty early on. I have not continued it. Excuse me. Smasher Pass BFDI Edition Part 2. Oh no. I was pretty wasted when we got to that part of the stream. I'm not drinking tonight. During stream, at least. If I were streaming at like 11 o'clock again, I probably would. Just because I drink to sleep. Clock? Yeah, sure, we'll smash clock. With a hammer. He ruined an object show and a few camps. I see. Like Sassy Pen trying to ruin BFSP. There was someone who tried to rig my own elimination in a battle for Magic City. I don't remember the specifics anymore. Actually, I possibly could find out the specifics though. Because I was such a dorky little teenager. I like made a whole private document of like all of my progress in all the camps I participated in, just for fun. It's not on this email though, it's on this one. I wonder if I could find this. Some Kirby fanfic I hijacked. That's a Google Doc that I have. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it's still hijacked. I want to check now. Hold on, this is important. Kirby with a gun. Why do I have to go to DeviantArt? There we go. Oh, it's still hijacked! Yay! They like unedited it, and then I went back 10 years later and changed it back. Just for fun. Anyway, that's not what I'm looking for. Research moral oral? Oh, this is shared documents. Like, what? I didn't do anything with Mortal Oral. It's a good show. Camp Simon, here it is. / voice roles I've provided, which is 1, and that was Retro's Object Show, which he only did 2 episodes of. Oh god. Yeah, here we go. Does anyone even care about this? Kirby with a gun? Moral Oral is overhated? Who hates Moral Oral? That show's epic. It's got funny characters, it's got amazing morals, and it's got a fun, family-friendly camping trip episode. What more could you ask for? A bell, smash, ding dong. Which BFDI and IA characters deserve their own plush? I think OJ and Teardrop. They should absolutely do OJ. I agree. They should make him talk as well. Your dog has dementia. How do I tell him to stop doing that? If he stops, you give him a treat. If he doesn't stop, you give him these hands. Don't actually do that. That was a joke, please. You're eating ramen maruchan? That's pretty good. It's delicious. Robot flower? Yeah, smash. Absolutely. What camps were you in? Here we go. Yeah, sure, I'll pull this up. First camp. Battle for Groink Island. I know. Gatling Groink 57 is not pretty frowned upon in the community due to recent events that we will not get into. But yes, I was in his camp. I was only in it for 2 episodes. I re-signed up as a racer, who was previously played by Maximum Power 2002. I lost both challenges, and then he disappeared. He disappeared from the community. Yeah, take that into consideration. Do you know someone who has cat allergies? I was looking at your cat in the bottom corner and just randomly came up in my head. Like, my whole family except my brother and I. Which is why we are the cat owners. Both of our girlfriends are allergic to cats also, so this is so sad. But my girlfriend owns cats anyways, so I don't think it'll be a big deal in the long run. What did Groink do? Some stuff. We'll yeah, the banned word. Yeah, it would be a lot to unpack. And we've unpacked it before on stream, but not anymore. It's been too long anyways. Let's keep it in the past. The next camp I was in was called Battle for Gold Palace by Flareon the Flareon. This was another camp that I re-signed up for. I re-signed up as Pi, who was previously played by Paper Batiste Boss. Once again, lost 2 challenges, and then the camp was cancelled. The drama was dumb. Agreed. But yes, we don't talk about Groink anymore. Well, you know. We'll leave it as is. We all have our opinions on that whole situation. I just don't want to for fights to break out. So, you know. Inanimate Insanity just finished. Maybe not right now. Yeah. So I'll leave him alone, guys. He's already dead. What'd you think about Pi's birthday video? I liked it. I don't usually like the little shorts they do for BFDI. I think they're kind of boring sometimes. But that one was pretty entertaining, so hats off to... I think the guy's name was Florence. Good job, my homie. We don't talk about Bruno. I figured. That's what you were doing. I have not seen Encanto. You sound bad at camps. Yeah. Well, you know. Let's see. Battle for Sky Mansion. Made by the Geno Yoshi. Have a pretty balanced win and loss rate. Won 10 times, lost 10 times. Not 10 times, 2 times. Wow. Good job. The number 10 was on screen. I guess 10 challenges in is when the last camp got canceled. I won 2 challenges, lost 2 challenges. I was guitar. I signed up for this camp. I was the team captain with a team logo of a unicorn with a lightning bolt behind it. I used my incredible skills of making BFDI-esque team logos and won. I usually won team captain challenges pretty easily because of that. I don't remember much from this camp. It looks like I did write down my final thoughts. I said canceled shortly after starting. I was kind of running the game. Sucks it didn't last. Looked nice. Had potential. Sadly did not take off. Yeah. Not much. Not much to say. You make another camp, it'll absolutely sign up. You want to be a big cheese, rotten soldier, good time boy. Absolutely, 100%. I want Owen Peters to join too. Cabby won, I. That's what it looked like. It looked like, I think she was an eliminated contestant as well. I've only seen like the first episode of I, so I don't know. But I think she was eliminated and came back, right? Ad during stream, sorry. It's not my fault, it's YouTube. Can you join? We're gonna do like some sort of auditions for the camp. I'm not sure what kind of auditions. We'll figure it out. She's a rejoiner who won. There's a first time for everything now, isn't there? Hello, Latte. You've joined 2 camps, one still in, one you were first eliminated. You're in an IDFB camp with the LOL contestant, says Balloony. That's pretty good. The next camp I was in was the famous Baguette. I missed the signups. I was very salty about that. I may have thrown a puberty, what's the word? Brought on by puberty, esque tantrum over it. But my brother made signups, so I asked Carrie, of like, brother, can my brother and I both be raspberry gelatin? And he was like, yeah, okay. You gotta go sleep. Okay, bye, animated pen. Good seeing ya. Auditions for camps are trash, but first come, first serve is worse. Well, yeah. See, if I have 30,000 subscribers, I know a lot of them aren't going to necessarily want to join, but like, let's say even 1,000 of them do, and there are only like 60 spots, then that's gonna be kind of a shit show. Granted, I don't know what kind of auditions I'm gonna do. It's not gonna be like a camp where that involves like making animations or anything. I'll have to figure it out. Maybe there'll be like a qualifying round where people have to do challenges and then whoever makes the final group gets to join the camp. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I was in Baguette. I won 4 challenges and lost 2. I was absolutely flooring the competition in that camp. But sadly, it was canceled, and Carrie went on to do TWOW instead. And more episodes of BFDI. Whoa! That's the only official camp. Will we have to animate our auditions and challenge submissions? No, it's not going to be that kind of camp. It'll be like BFSP, where it's mostly text-based. Can we venture off and do more ambitious challenges? Probably. Will I accept challenge ideas? Absolutely, because I don't want to retread old ground and do challenges from BFSP. But nothing's going to involve doing animation, because that would be unfair to people who don't know how to animate, of course. Don't become one of those auditions where only well-known people get in. Yeah, no. Not accusing me. Yeah, everything has been fair game in my camps. Welcome back, BFDI enjoyer. Hello, Golden Pencil. For those curious, the next camp I was in was called BFDI Survivor by Matter Vincent. I was match. I ranked 8th place overall and voted the fan favorite. I won 5 challenges, I lost 7. This is like one of the only camps that was completed. This was a very good camp. Also, one of the only camps that I know that has a video with over 1 million views, and that's one of the finale episodes. This finale was like 4 or 5 parts long. So that's pretty impressive. If you've never seen BFDI Survivor, I would call that one a certified hood classic. Great camp. It would be so W skibbity sigma riz if you automatically put me in your next camp. Well, I can't do that because I can't put well-known people in. No special treatment, right? I wonder why I was the fan favorite. No, you're probably right. It's probably because of my status. Absolutely. When I got eliminated from camps, people would mass dislike videos. And people would get pretty upset with me over that. I'm like, at the time I was like, I didn't tell them to do that. Sorry. I mean, truthfully, that is true. I never told anyone to mass dislike videos if I was eliminated. That'd be no bueno. But doesn't mean that it's okay to do that. If I were to join a camp today and I were to get eliminated and people were to mass dislike the video as a result, I would be like, guys, don't do that. But also, as someone who's 3 and some months away from turning 30, I'm not going to do that. I don't think I would ever join a camp again. Not worth it. I Survivor by Matter Vincent only lasted 3 episodes. I returned as Match, as a veteran contestant, but the rest of the contestants were II contestants. Won 2 challenges, lost 1 challenge. Camp was basically canceled because at around that time that it began, YouTube destroyed the inbox system, so couldn't PM anymore, so that destroyed a lot of camps, sadly, that being one of them. You were in a BFB camp, we're doing pretty well, but quit when the people running it became assholes. Will non-competing people get to vote on who leaves? Yes. I would absolutely keep that aspect. I think I'm gonna do 2 competition groups, and one of the groups will have contestant voting and the other group will have viewer voting. And I think it'll change every other episode which who you're voting for, which group. So you still get 50-50 odds of contestant voting and viewer voting. There's a new Mario animated TV show. Should Nintendo collaborate with a different company besides Universal or Illumination? Sure. I don't know who. It'd be funny if they did it with Sony. It's not video games, but you know, that's still like their competition, right? Please don't do that. No one likes viewer voting. Oh, okay. Well, I kind of like viewer voting. I don't know. I can see the issue with viewer voting being like voting based on a contestant, based on how they're portrayed in an object show. Like people would vote off Flower just because Flower's mean in the real show. But if this camp features OCs anyway, then that can't play in as a factor. Water in the hole? Water on the hill? You're running up that hill? How will we message our camp challenge submissions? I might have to incorporate Discord, I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of like the YouTube PM system, at least. Your house is on water? I'm so sorry. Hello, Ratto? We have the famous rat in chat. Gra to you, channel name. You're thinking of making an object show? Go for it. You should make one. If you have the means to do so, do it. Continuing on, the next camp I was in was Battle for Magic City, and I think this is the last camp I was in. It was insane. I wrote down, warning, this camp is cancer. It was 40 challenges and it was disastrous. You have been warned. As if I made this document public. Maybe I had intended to at some point. Oh my god. Let's see. The first controversial moment. Do I even want to go into this? The state is on water. That'd be kind of tragic if my state was underwater, because I live in Missouri. So, if Missouri's underwater, then the whole country is probably underwater. No more America. No more North America as a whole, probably. Battle for Magic City as a whole is very controversial. God. Let me just go into this. Challenge 1, joined because I enjoyed Battle for Magic Town. My friend Retro Lollipop co-hosted. La-da-da. Left a confessional saying the camp has potential. Tell Naz and Retro to keep up the good work. Let's see. Challenge 3. Left a confessional telling people to use confessionals to make mini shows and advice columns are unoriginal. They're all copying the winner of Battle for Magic Town and are not unique. God, I was kind of mean, wasn't I? They should all be eliminated. I mentioned that I forgot I could defend in the last challenge, and that's why we lost. My bad. Oh, for stats, by the way, I won 9 challenges and lost 4. But I also put not accurate. I also put that I was ranked 2nd. Runner-up. Because we all tied for 2nd, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure how I made that work. What else did I put here? Challenge 4. I left a comment mentioning YouTube inbox was going away and the format of the cat needs to change to adapt to this. Which is why in Challenge 5, Nazraninator created a forum website called the BFMC forums. He has, of course, deleted all the forums after the camp ended because of all of the regret from drama and whatnot. So I wasn't able to archive anything. Okay. So, this is the first controversy from this camp that I wrote down. Challenge 5 of Battle for Magic City. Lo and behold, the first controversial moment of the camp. This camp is infamous for causing a lot of drama and fights. This is only made worse by this camp's poor hostmanship. Yeah, Nazraninator knew how to make a camp look nice and spiffy, but boy did he suck at hosting. God, I'm terrible. This was written like 10 years ago, by the way. I did not write this for this stream, for those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about. Regardless of if I got involved or not, I will explain every controversial moment I find to remember. Top Hat throws a temper tantrum. Trophy, Top Hat, Miyu, and Suitcase stirred each other's feathers. Miyu was worried he would go, and Top Hat, who was already eliminated, used this as an opportunity to whine about how he was voted off for his advice confessionals. And used this as an opportunity, and thought that was unfair. Suitcase reiterated my Challenge 3 confessional when telling Top Hat that he copied Reversal Token's confessional idea from BFMT. Top Hat whined that others also copied Reversal Token's confessional idea and were still in the game. He also claims Reversal Token tricked him somehow. Trophy calls him pathetic, and Reversal Token says he never tricked him. Top Hat mocks Reversal Token. Trophy tells Top Hat to stop making excuses for why he was unfairly eliminated. Miyu calls Top Hat a floater. This is all a bunch of riffraff. Let's move on. Anyways, all of this fighting leads Nazraninator to create a code of conduct. This code includes a no insults and no flame wars rule. You can imagine based the amount of controversy in this camp that this code was long forgotten after a short while. Who was Top Hat played by? I'm not sure. I wish I wrote down. I think some users I may have written down who they were, but I'm not exactly sure. Let's see, that was challenge 5. Challenge 6. It was a rock, paper, scissors contest. I chose woman, of course. I won a win token, and I won the bracket. Oh, sweet, I won that challenge for my team. Cool. Challenge 7 was to create tokens. I was moved to another team. This annoyed me to no end. I left a comment voicing my displeasure. I'm guessing I was moved to another team for practically no reason. I came up with the redemption token. It was very complex and I felt it would have really spiced up the game. Click here for an explanation. That's fine. I don't care. Lollipop gave my token an 11 out of 10. Nazraninator gave it a 2 out of 10. Once again, Nazraninator is a terrible host. I was salty apparently over this. And Judge. The die gave it a 1. I'm pretty sure Naz didn't use a die and was secretly judging twice. You may think that's silly of me to think, but we'll open that can of beans when we get there. I love going through this. This is so funny. Let's see. My final score was a 14 out of 25. Naz apologized in advance. Yeah, sorry I rigged the score so your token couldn't be used. Screw you, Naz. Needless to say, my new tribe placed first, so I won immunity. My old Sene tribe placed 5th, so they're up for the vote. Challenge 8. I got moved back to my old tribe, so I basically got moved to one team for one episode, got immunity, and then switched back to my old team because I said, why did you move me to another team? What was the point of that? I pointed out it was a quiz-based episode. I pointed out that question 7 of the quiz was too vague and that question 10 could leave to bias. To fix this, Lollipop gave me a hint for question 7 and question 10 was changed. The original question 10 was made a bonus question. I got a 9 out of 10 plus 1 for a total of 10 points. My tribe got 32 out of 40, placing us second. We got immunity. Okay, nothing exciting happening in that episode, it looks like. Chaos token makes everyone's vote shuffle. Sure. That'd be kind of... That would cause chaos, wouldn't it? I like that idea. No. Oh, he's talking about the 5 nickel plushies. I was about to be like, no, do not create that token. Challenge 9. Looks like nothing really happened there. Everyone's up for elimination. Only one person will leave instead of 3. 3 eliminated contestants are rejoining. Oh boy. Challenge 10. Let's see. Tribes were reformed. Before there were 6, now there are 2. Cerno and Suwako. He named all the tribes after Tuhu characters. Chaos token would give you a random surprise. It could be good or bad. For example, it'll give you immunity or it'll give you extra votes. That could be fun. Spin the wheel to find out if you're screwed. I like that. People would hate that, which is why it's so fun. The drain hole. Don't fall in the drain hole. The fire water is gone. God bless America. And God bless BFDI enjoyer of the average variety. I do like Potato Cat's idea. These are all... Let's make a chaos token. I don't know if I'm going to have tokens in my next camp, but maybe something of equivalence can be introduced. Let's see. So Retro resigned from hosting. and just joined the game at this point. So it's just Nazrinator as host from here on. Okay, so Challenge 11 of Battle for Magic City. There was a debut, 2 people debuted. Those 2 are Pin and Ruby. Ruby is the contestant, by the way, who gets all of the biased hostmanship. Basically gets immunity every episode for no reason. We'll get to that when we get to that. So, choose an orb. Let's talk about the challenge, because it sounds like I chose not to do it. Choose an orb. Each orb has its own strengths and weaknesses. Each orb has HP, attack, defense, special attack, defense, and speed. It sounds like Pokemon. Each orb has a physical attack, special attack. Both may have additional effects in addition to dealing damage. Your orb will be pitted against other orbs in a tournament bracket. Very good. I chose not to do this challenge. At the time, I assumed Battle for Magic City was over and didn't care about winning with this many people left in the game. No, the camp wasn't cancelled. After all, it went on hiatus. No one was up for elimination. Okay, we'll get into that. Asma and Haler, a member of my tribe, won. Rise, Rocky, and Catbed got to join the game. They would have been on Battle for Magic City 2. Rocky decides not to join. He lets Top Hat rejoin in his place. Rocky's user is the same as Top Hat's user. Rocky should not have joined. Top Hat should not have rejoined. We'll get into that. Okay. You should use the Chaos token in your object show, absolutely. The multiply token that multiplies someone's boat by 1.5. I also like that. That's kind of like what wound up happening with the revenge tokens, because both revenge tokens got played at the same time to shuffle the votes around in episode 28 of BFSP. That was so cool, by the way. I'm glad that happened. That was exciting. So let's talk about the controversies from episode 11 of Battle for Magic City. BFMC 2. Not a huge controversy at first glance, but it leads up to other things. Naz initially canceled Battle for Magic City at one point. His dad didn't want him making camps because hobbies are the devil. It sounds like he had a shitty home life, and can't really fault him for that. His dad didn't want him making camps because hobbies are the devil. He would start a new camp in the summertime. Probably means that he had schoolwork to focus on. New camp in the summertime, Battle for Magic City 2 would have featured the 32 remaining contestants along with 8 newbies for a total of 40 contestants. A lot of people pointed out that Naz could just wait till summer and continue the camp with the current 32 contestants, and he did. But what about the newbies? Well, the debut contest, Part 1, Rocky. This is the first major controversy of Battle for Magic City. Prior to Challenge 11, a debut contest was held. There were 20 spots, 3 challenges, 2 people were slated to join. Pin and Ruby debuted. Flower, played by the former co-host, that was Retro, also debuted. If it had stayed this way, things would be fine. Then, Battle for Magic City got cancelled. Battle for Magic City 2 was announced, and 3 people asked for reserved spots: Lightbulb, Rise, and Rocky. Naz allows them into Battle for Magic City 2. Then Battle for Magic City gets uncancelled. Naz lets these 3 into Battle for Magic City. Lightbulb's user changes their mind and chooses to debut as their OC, Catbed. Now 6 have debuted. Which, say what you will about 6 people just joining the show out of nowhere. You should probably not have 6 people join out of the blue if you are running a camp. That seems a little unfair to the people who have been competing for the last 10 challenges, but you know, neither here nor there. Gonna use the Chaos token in your show? Absolutely. Yeah, this was a very controversial camp. I'm just going challenge by challenge, but you've stumbled upon the first big controversy. So basically, what you've come back to is Naz canceled Battle for Magic City, announced that he would start it over in the summer. People just told him, why not just go on hiatus? So he said, okay, I'll do that instead. But then the people who wanted to join the sequel camp, he just let into the current camp. Like, he probably should not have done that. But one of those users was Rocky. So let's talk about Rocky. Rocky's user had already been in Battle for Magic City. They previously played Top Hat. Remember Top Hat? He previously threw a temper tantrum that caused that code of conduct thing to happen. When the camp was initially cancelled, Top Hat's user changed their Google Plus name and profile picture and then asked to join Battle for Magic City 2. Eliminated contestants were not allowed to join the debut, nor did they get a spot in Battle for Magic City 2. All they got was the privilege of retaining the character they played as if there were to be a rejoin in Battle for Magic City 2. If there were to be a rejoin, the eliminated contestants for Battle Magic City 1 would be included, so Top Hat's user could not join the debut, nor could he reserve a spot in Battle for Magic City 2. That is why he changed his Google Plus name and profile picture. Everyone saw through his plan, however. Everyone, except for the host, Nazrininator. I'm okay with you using my idea if you get credit for the token. Yeah. You should too. Yeah. Credit where credit's due. I agree. Now, when Rocky debuted, everyone calmly let Naz know that he made an error in letting Rocky join because his user already plays Top Hat. Naz would not believe us. He would call us liars. That's when another flame war began. Before we were calm, now we were angry. Naz pulled a Top Hat of his own and deleted all comments mentioning Top Hat and Rocky's user, attempting to erase it from history. Obviously, you can still find evidence that it happened, namely from Flower, aka Retro, and Naz, whose comments on the issue were still visible under the Battle for Magic City YouTube channel account, because for some reason he didn't delete his own comments regarding this controversy. After this, Rocky's user, also Top Hat's user, quits out of fear of getting voted off early and lets Top Hat's user, also Rocky's user, take his place, meaning Top Hat just gets to rejoin. So basically, Naz let Top Hat unfairly rejoin because socks. Just for no reason. Yeah, he was Rocky. Rocky quits. I quit. You can let Top Hat rejoin. Yeah, okay, we'll just do that. And he did. Amazing. Naz made a video announcing this. Comments were disabled. Go figure, I wonder why. Now 5 people are debuting and Top Hat rejoins. And my pants were on fire. Because apparently I'm a liar for accusing Top Hat of breaking the rules. So, this moves on to Challenge 12. Support your debuter / epic dodgeball. I think I'm going to go over this because I think there was a problem with this challenge as well. Challenge 1, to support your debuters. Each box is associated with a debuter. Picking their box gives them an advantage in the next challenge. You also get an advantage for simply picking a box. It's unknown which box is associated with which debuter. Challenge 2, epic dodgeball. No dodging, no reflecting, no catching. Throwing a dodgeball at someone, they get hit. That's it. Advantages let you take extra hits. Pen, Ice Cube, and Paintbrush debut for no real reason other than they wanted to join and Naz doesn't know how to say no to people. So now 8 people have joined and Top Hat has rejoined. Ice Cube and Paintbrush join my tribe. Again, I'm Clock in this camp. 2 more people are debuting. That's 10 people total. 10 and a rejoiner, that is, but still. The 2 who debuted were Gelatin and Lightbulb. Gelatin goes to my tribe. Chose purple box. 4 of us choose the purple box. Pen is associated with the purple box. First 10 people to be eliminated from Dodgeball will be put up for elimination regardless of team. Top Hat gets excused for no reason other than Naz pities him. So in other words, Top Hat gets immunity without having to do anything. Does this camp ever finish? Yeah, it will. How long have I been streaming? About an hour, I think. Yeah. You want to see the final results 30? Well, we're working on it. You're looking at me working on the storyboard, so you're kind of watching it. Anyway, yeah. So, Top Hat So let's go over this one more time. Top Hat gets eliminated early on, throws a 5-hour temper tantrum over it. His temper tantrum creates a flame war in the comments. Naz inputs a rule saying no more flame rules, please. Then, because he cannot rejoin or debut in a later debut, he changes his Google Plus username and profile picture to sneak into, and not 5 hours, well, maybe 5 hours, I don't know. It was like over 100 comments, that's how big this flame war was. But yeah, he changes his account details to join this debut, makes it in. Everyone points out to Naz that, like, hey, you just let this guy who wasn't allowed to debut in because, you know, per the rules. And then Naz calls us liars, and then this guy under his false account says, I don't want to get eliminated early over controversy, just let Top Hat rejoin. So Top Hat gets to rejoin, even though Top Hat was actually this other guy the whole time. And then Naz gave him immunity in his first challenge back, just because he felt bad for him, when in reality, he just doesn't want to admit that he made a mistake. So, anyways, we come on to this dodgeball challenge. First people to be eliminated in dodgeball gets put up for elimination regardless of teams. Top Hat gets excused for no reason, other than Naz pities him, so in other words, Top Hat gets immunity without having to do anything. A contestant called Paper Airplane quits. Surprise, surprise. Dusty takes Paper Airplane's place. He's on my team. 12B was released very late at night in the Americas. 12C was released very early in the morning in the Americas. 12D, which was the final results, was released in the afternoon here in the Americas. Several contestants live in the Americas. As a result, several of us did not do the challenge, including myself. At the end of the first round, I am hit. My advantage saves me for another round. Currently, Kite, Disc, Marble, Pencil, and Reversal Token are up for elimination. I am hit during round 2. I'm now up for elimination. Also up for elimination, Crown, Coiny, Asthma Inhaler, and Trophy. This gets on to the next controversy I wrote down. So let's get into that. What kind of crossover object camp is this? It's called Battle for Magic City. It ran in the 2015, and it was a complete shit show. Yeah, it just had to be there. So the next controversy, the debut contest part 2, too many debuters. Pin and Ruby debuted via the debut contest. Flower, played by former co-host Retro, also debuted. If it had stayed this way, things would be fine. Then Fries and Catbed, who would have joined Battle for Magic City 2, get to join since Battle for Magic City 2 is now not happening. Now 5 people have debuted. Then Pen, Ice Cube, and Paintbrush ask if they can join, and Naz says, sure, so without actually having to earn a spot, these 3 get to join. Now 8 have debuted. Then 2 more contestants, Gelatin and Lightbulb, get to join for the same reason as Pen, Ice Cube, and Paintbrush, only they joined 1 video later. Now 10 have debuted. 10 debuters. Flower, Ruby, Pen, Catbed, Fries, Pen, Ice Cube, OJ, Gelatin, and Lightbulb. Top Hat also rejoined. Before Challenge 11, there were 30 contestants left into the game. Now in Challenge 12, there are 40. That's far too many people entering or re-entering the game at once. Flower, Pen, and Ruby I am fine with. The rest of them, however, joined for no reason, which is a load of crap. Next controversy. The Dodgeball Challenge that I explained a couple minutes ago. How many contestants were there in total? I think there were 40 at the start, and now there are 50. And we're back to around the amount of contestants that they were at the start of the game, because this is around Challenge 11 or 12, so that would imply that we've basically undone all of that competition with that many people joining at once. You gotta go. See you next stream, BFGI enjoyer. Sometime next week, I'm sure. Do I like chemistry? I do. It's a good... I mean, I have not done school for a while, but that was a subject I was good in. Alright, the Dodgeball Challenge and why it was entirely unfair. Let me start out by saying that the vast majority of us are from the Americas, both North and South. So 12B, the challenge begins. The video is released very late at night, March 11th. Oh, that was almost 9 years ago exactly. Happy anniversary, everyone. Nayli's evil face reminds me of smiling Vendetta. Epic. This is boring, then leave. I'm having a great time. Some of us do the challenge, a lot of us don't. We're asleep at the time. 12C, round 2 begins. The video is released early in the morning. Almost no one participates because we're all at school. 12D, 10 of us are up for elimination. All 10 of us don't do the challenge as we were asleep or at school when the challenge was happening. You can't host a multi-round challenge in such a short period of time, let alone in the middle of the night while everyone is asleep. Then again, during school hours, it seems clear that Nazradinator thought this was okay to do because he was on spring break, and during that time, no school means you tend to stay up longer, but not all of us are on spring break. Most of us weren't. That's why no one participated. On top of that, Naz excused Top Hat and gave him immunity because he thought he would be put up for elimination right away and be eliminated the very next episode. Naz, you can't do that. A host. A host does not protect contestants. That's considered cheating. Whoops, what did I just do? My bad. How long was this deadline? Like, this challenge was like 5 rounds, or 3 rounds. It was 3 rounds that was held over the course of a few hours, and those few hours were in the middle of the night when we were all asleep. Or at school. Where should a new Mario TV show stream? Probably Netflix, because they have the movie rights right now. What if Nazrinator controlled Top Hat? I don't think that was the case. I think I wound up making a video exposing the whole Top Hat thing. I think I have it unlisted, but I mean, it's probably going to remain unlisted. Yeah, anyways, no one participated for that reason. On top of that, okay. Yeah. Top Hat throws a temper tantrum, the sequel. Top Hat was eliminated early on in the game. Shortly afterwards, he started a flame war in which he whines and complains that he was eliminated because people don't like his confessionals and that reversal token tricked him. Then Top Hat's user changes their Google Plus name and picture, illegally debuts as Rocky, quits as Rocky, and then through Rocky says Top Hat can take his spot. Nazardinator is stupid enough to fall for it and lets Top Hat unfairly re-enter the game. Then 12 Hat, Challenge 12, Top Hat's only challenge thus far, or it would be, but Naz announces that Top Hat doesn't have to do the challenge and just gets immunity. Honestly, at that point, I should have quit the camp because, and pardon my French, but this is a load of bullshit, but no, I decided to instead make a video. In said video, I very easily show definitive proof that Top Hat and Rocky shared a user. I also explained why the dodgeball challenge was entirely unfair. I then demanded that Naz call off the next elimination, eliminate Top Hat, who he had given immunity to, and I was gonna quit the camp. Unless he, gave in to my demands. And I'm sure I wasn't gonna be the only one to quit. Top Hat explodes in the comments, eventually makes a fake account to impersonate an investigator. I forgot all about that. Claiming that they were going to report me to the police for child harassment and get my YouTube channel deleted. That's hilarious. Anyways, that went nowhere. Alright. That was awesome. I forgot all about that. Yes, I remember that. I wish I probably don't have that screenshotted anymore. I clearly remember that. Me and Retro were laughing it up on Skype over that. That was so funny. Anyways, Challenge 13. I was safe. Corny was going to be eliminated at 2 votes. Oh yeah, it was BFDIA-esque, dislike voting. But he was not eliminated, because Naz met my demands. Called off the elimination and eliminated Top Hat. So my video worked. So, good for me, I guess. Ah, good lord. and my tribe won immunity. Oh, there is a controversy I wrote down for this. The Top Hat Rocky scandal concludes. When 13A came out, I was amazed with Naz. I thought to myself, he's actually going through with this completely unfair elimination caused by a completely unfair challenge. I didn't care if I ended up being safe. I cared more that Corny, who I wasn't even aligned with, was going to be eliminated. But Naz surprised me. He actually said that Corny wasn't eliminated, Top Hat was. He met my demands. He called off the elimination and he eliminated Top Hat. Situation was put to rest. That's amazing. Challenge 14. My tribe lost, but I was not put up for elimination. Challenge 15. Tribe did lose, was put up for elimination. Challenge 16. Challenge is irrelevant. I was eliminated with 5 votes. Next highest voter was Gelatin. So I got 9 dislikes and 4 likes. Next highest vote getter was Gelatin. He got 18 dislikes but 14 likes. And the dislikes and the likes are differentiated, so because I had a 5 but he got a 4, basically. So I was eliminated by 1 vote. There are 2 controversies surrounding my elimination. Gelatin is involved in both. Oh, nice. This was season... So Battle for Magic City is season 2. Battle for Magic Town is season 1. He tried to cancel Battle for Magic City and was going to do a Battle for Magic City 2, which technically would have been season 3. Which ultimately Battle for Magic City again happens because we basically call Nazarinator out so much that he just leaves the space entirely. Anyways, Gelatin rigged my elimination, part 1. He did what? The second major controversy. So yes, I got nailed, basically. A lot of people were claiming that Gelatin had flat out rigged the voting. Now at the time, there was no proof that he rigged the vote, so I assumed they were supporters of mine, or subscribers, and were just bluffing. He didn't do the challenge. He complained that he asked to be excused. The votes appeared to be split on wanting him to stay. The voters appeared to be split on wanting him to stay and leave, which is how he got the most likes and dislikes. The dislikers were the ones complaining in the comments that he didn't go, because he definitely got the most dislikes, but likes subtract from dislikes, and because he got so many likes, he was barely safe over me. Now at this point, Gelatin gets really defensive. He says he was upset so many people wanted him gone. Globe was the one person who sided with him, stating that it was my fault I'm out for not doing the challenge. I explained to him that I had been avoid going online after a recent situation in my life, before Gelatin responds quite nastily, telling me that what happened to me should have happened to me. I wrote it down differently, I'm not going to get into it. And it's my fault for skipping out on the challenge, and I hope that I get that the same thing happens to me again. I reported him to Naz. Gelatin claims that his sister told me to get harassed. We'll use that word. That was an outright lie. Naz, of course, being gullible, bought it hook, line, and sinker. So basically, he bought his claim that, which he shouldn't have, because he had this whole stupid fucking rule about, code of conduct, no fighting, no harassment, no flame wars. Gelatin eventually was tired of people calling him out for allegedly rigging my elimination and or still being in the game over me. He made a video where he cried and apologized for still being in, did not mention anything about vote rigging, which made me believe that he was bluffing. I felt bad for him at the time. So did Gelatin really rig my elimination? Well, there is a part 2 after all. This moves on to challenge 17 through challenge 27, which are all relevant because I'm not in the game. It's a little worth noting that Gelatin was voted off in challenge 25. Where's part 2? Oh no, did I not write down part 2? No! I don't think I wrote down part 2. Ah, shit! Basically, part 2 would have proven that Gelatin actually did rig my elimination, but apparently I'm an idiot and I didn't finish archiving all this. This has not been edited in like a decade, so. Final thoughts. Well, dang, this has got to be the most chaotic, disastrous camp I've participated in. Several controversies, the majority of which I myself got exposed, including my elimination being rigged. Also, the fact that Nader was rigging the competition. By the way, in regards to that, we basically found out that he was doing challenges for Ruby, one of the debuters, giving him immunity for no reason again. And I basically said, like, dude, you're doing the same thing you did with Top Hat / Rocky. So we called him out again. This time we did it straight to his face. We like invited him into a Skype chat and called him out directly, and he threw a tantrum and basically left the internet after that. And Retro, having the login still from being a former host, made Battle for Magic City again, which was a much better ran camp. There may have been a controversy, maybe, I can't fully recall, but yeah. Top Hat was definitely an IRL friend of Naz. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, if you were in that camp, you probably would have wanted to tear your hair out. The idea, the thought of winning that camp sounded great. I think the camp continued on longer. I'm pretty sure I rejoined. I think when Gelatin's vote rigging was exposed, I rejoined. If I have any more information, I'll bring it up next stream, because, you know, this has been fun to reflect on. Honestly, maybe, excuse me, I could make a whole video probably around Battle for Magic City again, because this shit's so funny. But yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to find out more. Camp was rigged. Camp was rigged. Some bullshit. I was in Battle for Magic City again. I competed, I think I got about 17 challenges in, was eliminated, and then came back as a co-host. I think there were some people annoyed with me coming back as a co-host, but I was only a co-host for one episode. So yeah. The next and final camp that I've written down here was 10 Words of Wisdom. Yeah. So, you'd watch the video. Maybe I'll put that in the back. Maybe I'll make a Battle for Magic City camp video, reflection video one day. That'd be fun. But yeah, so yeah, at least TWOW isn't rigged. That's right. So, let's talk about my TWOW submissions. The first round of TWOW, what happened to the 31st of November? I responded, Pope Gregory took November 31st and made it February 29th. I was ranked 82nd out of 491. Joker! Calm down, buddy. One of the cats is meowing in the background. Round 2. How can you beat the cold this winter season? You can only use one-syllable words. My response was, lie a lot. You are set... Excuse me. Lie a lot. It will set your pants on fire. I was 3rd out of 355. I did pretty good there. Top 3. What did you miss out on? We've moved on to TWOW. Also, I'm probably making a big fat video reflecting on Battle for Magic City. This is just so much fun. Round 3. You are sent to explore Earth's 8th continent, which humanity has somehow only now discovered in 2016. Once you arrive, you realize why ancient humans tried to keep this continent secret from modern civilization. My response was 8 continents. I thought there was 9. Hitler is ancient. That's pretty edgy, bro. I got 165th out of 264. Round 4. Well, bumped my mic. I don't know if that made a sound or not. My apologies if it did. At least TWOW isn't rigged, just remove also Sophia out of frame. I don't... Was there controversy in TWOW? I don't know. Wasn't TWOW made by the people who made BFDI? Yeah, it was made by Carrie. Round 4. Try to use as many of these words as you can in a coherent response. Juxtaposition, Farsi, Aardvark, Sunny, Snake, Awkward, Factory World, Dodecahedron, and Anti-Disestablishmentarianism. And I wrote, Aardvarks from Sunny Dodecahedron World enslaved snakes into factories. Awkward. And I was 5th out of 202. Top 5. Round 5. Write a haiku about plants. And you can put 2 responses for this one. So I did, brisk breeze blew swiftly, breathing life into petals, refreshing orchids, which got 70th out of 152. And second response, cherry blossoms trees, elegantly breathtaking, it's snowing on Mount Fuji, which I think was a Game Grumps reference, and that did 103rd out of 152. Round 6. What should the 7th 12th prompt be? And I put, describe how you'd spend your day as an ordinary sock, which got 12th place. I did pretty good out of 121. Round 7. What will you do if you became the next president? And I put, if elected president, my lawnmower will be the first lady, which got 69th out of 92 responses. Didn't do pretty good in that one, but I survived. Just barely. And round 8. Oh! I stopped writing about this by then. This is when I guess this is when I stopped updating this document, so that stinks. Oh well. Do I have a Booksona? I do in EWOW, but it's a secret. Prompt was definitely a coin toss. Not sure people were looking for the most intelligent response from that. Hello, Cody Butler. I believe I was eliminated around the 11th round. Yeah, I was eliminated because I forgot a word, so I only had 9 words of wisdom. It's all on the TWOW wiki. Well, it's no biggie. But yeah. For whoever asked about what camps I were in, I guess that's your answer. That was all of them. I have not been in another camp since. There was a lot of shit stirring in one of those camps in particular, but yeah. Is that supposed to be Leafy Pen, Pencil, Coiny, and Rocky? Yeah, I'm giving him a small cameo. Remember you were eliminated in the same round as Taco's user in BFSP. Oh, me and D and Ed going down with the ship together. So beautiful. You ever recommended any characters for any object show? Yes. Various characters throughout BFDI, including Waluigi. I recommended a leak, who made it into a debut for TWOW. I recommended Spiky Mervert and Guitar, who were both in debut contest for Inanimate Insanity. And there are others. I can't recall all of them. I'm sure some of them are also on the wiki. I may or may not have recommended characters for other object shows, possibly Bodo, but I cannot fully recall. If I did, awesome. Anyways, For those of you who stuck around for that whole Battle for Magic City explanation, I hope you enjoyed it, because I certainly enjoyed it. And if you didn't, well, sorry, I guess. I kind of got entranced there. It was a fun look back. As for voice roles, the only voice role I have in an object show is Next Top Thingy by Retro, which only lasted 2 episodes. Yeah. I don't know. I do have a small voice line in an upcoming object show called Objects Around My Room by Scarf. It's literally just one line. If you figure out which voice is mine, epic. But I'm not sure when that's coming out. I think he just finished audio editing, so he might be getting started on animation soon. Damn, you missed an explanation of a camp you haven't watched? Well, you missed the explanation of the worst fucking object show camp in the history of ever, which I participated in. But I would love to make a video on it. I probably will. It was so funny. I'd have to make it without absolutely trashing on the guy, but holy shit, that was just, it was so fun to reflect on, even if it was a complete trash fire of a camp. Most people aren't really watchable for totally blind people. Oh yeah, that's right, you're blind. I forgot about that. Hey, hello, Luddy Bruh. Yes, I remember you, the 120 BFDI guy. Hello, hi, you're the 120 BFDI guy. You got 2 scenes done, yay. That's pretty pog. Worse than Fries Fan's camp? See, someone else bringing up Fries Fan. We talked about him again earlier. I don't know much about this guy. I would love to know more. All I've been told is he was a bit of a nuisance, and that he ruined camps, which I think brought on the discussion of every explanation of every camp I've been in, including Battle for Magic City. But yeah, I was never in any of Fries Fan's camps. This camp is called Battle for Magic City, and it was made by a user named Nazraninator. Never heard of Fries Fan. I know he voted in BFSP, but I don't know anything else about him. But when his name popped up in a list of voters for Results 30, people were like, uh-oh. But the thing about Results 30 was you got to vote as many times as you want, so he would not have been able to rig anything. Per the rules. But people have brought up that he would rig votes. So that's kind of cringe, if true, which sounds like it is. Fries Fan made a show. What is this show called? Objects at War. Oh! Wait, what? Dom Erickson? His name is Fries Fan? Oh shit! I know who that guy is! I made a whole video about Objects at War and the Object Constitution. I remember that shit. He did the Object Constitution with Webs for Ebs. The latter of which has grown up and is a respected member of the Object Show community. I forgot Dom Erickson's YouTube name was Fries Fan. That explains so much. Yeah, that guy had some issues. I don't super remember a whole lot. I did make a video on the finale of Objects at War. That video has been unlisted because I kind of, in my older age have looked back and said, man, I just bullied a kid for 20 minutes. Maybe I should not have done that in hindsight. Also, I continuously use a bad word throughout that video, but whatever, edgy teenager, what can you do? Fries Fan did not make Object at War, but Fries Fan did work on it. Oh, okay. That wasn't Dom Erickson. Made a show called World of Objects. First heard of him when he was disqualified as Nickel from a camp called BFDIIA. How do you get a foldy? You can print them off online. At least that's what I got from Bao's video. That name also sounds familiar. Oh, Be Awesome 1. He did animation for the old Results 30. Sadly, I will not be using it. But he was also a friend of mine back in the day. It was me, him, and Retro. We were kind of a trio. Thoughts on new Teapot? Not as good as Teapot 9, but still pretty good. Glad Nickel was eliminated, obviously. Don't really need to get into why. We've memed sufficiently enough on that for certain. But yeah, the episode was good. I voted to save Bell. Yes, 5 Nickel plushies indeed. He's doing the giveaway anyway, so as he should have. I have entered the giveaway. If I win, we'll do something funny with the plushie. Maybe I'll get a webcam or something. We can do something funny with that plushie. Give it a makeover. Light it on fire. Probably not light it on fire. I like my house. I don't want to set my house on fire. But, you know. II3 is honestly better than Teapot, but the bar is set pretty low. I'd 2 II watch 1 any day. I'm trying to figure out your... Not as... I don't know what you're trying to say. Don't burn it, they're not buyable anymore. I didn't know they were out of stock. That's why he's doing a giveaway. He's like, we have 5 of these left. Let's just give them away. I didn't know. I kind of want to make a Nickel plushie 3D model. Just for the hell of it. Just for the meme. 10 Nickel plushies in the fridge. Yeah, we'll put it in the fridge. We'll let it mold. It's living in the fridge. That's a good Weird Al song. I thought that was an original. I did not know that was a parody until a couple years ago. You can't stop the mold from growing. It's been a fun stream. Last couple streams have been pretty fun. Weird Al Plankovic. That's a good one. That's my next... Let's recommend that. I recommended... I can't remember who I've recommended. They didn't make it in the BFDIA. We should recommend Weird Al Plankovic. That's a pretty good one. I can't remember where the form is to recommend characters, but if it's still active and you can still make submissions for recommended characters, I'll put Weird Al Plankovic. And if they make it into the show, if I can put it so I can recommend it by my chat, then we'll do that. I like that. BFDIA doing the 2 shows at once thing better than Teapot. Lol. Oh, they changed it? You have to pay again? Oh, that's lame. I got bills to pay. I can't just go spending money willy-nilly. Yeah, BFDIA is way better than BFB. Hands down. The first half of BFB is great, but the second half is pretty stinky. If even the guy who can't see says BFB isn't good, you got a problem here, homie. Wonder if BFDIA will do a rejoin. They should, so we can get Teardrop back in the game. We gotta get Teardrop back. And we also gotta spam Teardrop's video with 5 Nickel plushies, or derpy hooves, or whatever. because of that whole controversy. Also a vote scandal involving Adam Katz, but we talked about it a lot last time, so. Is your hair actually blonde? Yes, it is. It is also very long. I might get it cut, but not short, just like down to my shoulders. I donate it every few years. When you pay for a recommended character, it only gets a mention in the transcript. I'd either vote Teardrop or Donut. Donut would be a good pick as well. It'd probably be a close vote between those two to rejoin. BFDIA rejoin definitely won't happen for contestants in the TLC due to IDFB. I don't know if IDFB is considered canon anymore, though. There have been moments in BFDIA that have happened that imply contradicting. It seems to contradict IDFB ever happening, because it sounds like the last episode to happen was BFDIA 6, right? So Ruby left the lens cap on. Anyways. They're still planning to continue it. I haven't seen anything confirming or denying its continuation. All we know is it went on an indefinite hiatus, and that's all we know. But if it does continue, then Match would be the first to be released from the TLC. I would know. I counted the votes. They had a big old thing where everyone had to help count the votes. And Satomi and I did the majority of the work. She did like 5 times more than I did, but I think I was the second most highest vote counter. Who do you hope is eliminated in BFDIA? Yeah, Spongy, maybe Bommy as well. Ice Cube. I've never really cared for Bommy and Ice Cube, so probably those two in particular. Everything in BFDIA would lead up to IDFB 1. I see. Well, if they make it work, then great. And if they continue IDFB from there, that'd also be cool. Slice of life object show. Where they're still voting, but it's just to add people to the ever-expanding cast. Announcer just found BFDIA 6 Plus upon looking back on BFDI 4. I don't know what you're saying. BFDIA is fun, but I would have preferred they brought back IDFB. IDFB 1 is by far the most entertaining episode in the series next to BFDIA 5. It's alright. I would say the BFDIA came back on a bit of a rocky start. I didn't super love BFDIA 6 beyond just the enjoyment of the show returning, but I didn't super love the episode itself. But yeah, as the series has continued, it's gotten better. It's probably just been a fat minute since Carrie has written an episode, and that's why it felt a little stale. But yes. 2,763 nickel plushies. If anyone ever collects that many nickel plushies, they win the prize. I don't know what the prize is. Remember when one of the Patreon goals was to literally meet them, to be flown out to them if they paid $2,763? Like, they definitely put that there as a joke, but imagine if someone actually paid it. They do meetups, yes, I'm aware. Would you be a good contestant in BFDI? Yeah, I'd vote for you to win. Or vote to save. Someone actually did pay it? Did they get flown out? Did they get to meet the cast and the crew? Or were they refunded because they're like, this was meant to be a joke. You can't actually meet us. Please don't dox my family. I would just want to meet Carrie's cats, Good, and the other one, I don't remember the other one's name. Better. Superior. Imagine if Carrie named his next cat Bad. Yeah, as someone typed that into chat. I would like to meet the crew, but I wouldn't just annoy them about BFDI if I met them. I'd just be like, you guys want to play Smash Brothers? You guys gonna want to go hang out, go see a movie? We'll go to a video game store. We'll go to Vintage Stock. You guys want to talk about how shitty our high school lives were? I mean, if they had anything fun to share about the show, cool, but like, you know. You want to meet Pokey, she seems like a nice gal. We used to hang out over Skype back in the day. She is pretty cool. She's a quirky little character. I'm glad that she was able to get a voice acting gig and writing stuff for BFDI. That's awesome. Proud of her. If he names his next cat Bad, he'd have both Object Cringe hosts. I don't know what Object Cringe is, but that's pretty cool. He should. He has to treat that cat like a saint, though. He had a great time in high school. I had an okay time. I didn't have any sort of like major whatevers. Who does Pokey voice? She voices Belle and Ice Cube currently, and I think also Needle currently. Cake, Taco. I think that's everyone. Yeah. Oh man, the stream is over. The stream is over. We got through the time lapse. Any final thoughts before I make you all go to bed? I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Ah. Oh yeah, and Barkbag. I forgot about Barkbag. Object Cringe is an object show that was created by a problematic person. I'm so sorry. Look, Endless Cats. Oh my god. This fun? Thank you. Yeah. Make that video on BFMC. I think I will. I don't know when I'm gonna start it or have time to work on it. I want to finish this storyboard first. Speaking of which, I've got 3 scenes left. I think I'm gonna try and get the storyboard finished before the next stream. When is the next stream? Next week? Maybe the week after. You got 13 ads? That's insane. I'm so sorry. I'll look into it because I don't make a whole lot of money off live streams, so I'll look into adjusting that. We'll make sure we don't get bombarded with ads next time. That's really annoying. Anyway, you're psyched to see everything you've come out with. Sucks it only got here close to the end. Well, this isn't the end of the streams. I'm gonna stream animation as well. And yeah, if you... Hopefully, with those animation streams, we'll have guests on, because I would like the co-animators to join me as well. Like in the good old days. As long as it doesn't become cringe. But yes. Anyway. When's the next stream? When I finish the storyboard, and I got 3 scenes left, I'd like to get them all done. About 10 pages to go. Yes. Possibly next week, if I work fast enough. If not, probably the week after. But yeah. Anyways. Y'all, thank you for coming out. It's been fun. I appreciate it. Yeah. take care, y'all. We're gonna end stream now. I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming out. Have a good night.